Abby Lopez has been a consistent force for FEU. Can she deliver once again for the girls from Diliman? For Shane Dimano and the rest of De La Salle Lipa, they want to make sure that the long drive from down south will be all worth it. Can the Lady Baby Tamaraws get the win? Or will the Green Stallions be the ones that will end their run in the tournament on a positive note? Let's find out as we take a look at our schedule for the day. Live po tayo ngayon sa San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. We have our quadruple header here. Later on at 12 p.m. we have Adamson University taking on UST for the battle for 5th. Samantala naman at 2 p.m. NU Nazareth School will take on Bacolod Taitung High School for the bronze medal. And for our finals match, we have California Academy kicking on Naga College Foundation. Live po yan lahat on Facebook. But first, ito, FEU-Diliman will take on Salle Lipa for the battle for 7th place. Hello everyone who's watching us live on the Plus Network digital platform, Shakey Super League social media pages. Also live po tayo ngayon sa CNN Philippines and Top Sports. Ken Panglinan with UP Fighting Maroon, Jewel Encarnacion. Jewel, usually nakikita ka namin here playing volleyball, but right now, you're a panelist. Anong pakiramdam ngayon?
I'm just really excited. This is such a humbling experience, and we're playing here. We're looking at the match, De La Salle Lipa. Grabe, I came from this school, so I'm just really happy to be here right now.
And of course, mga kalaban yan, ang De La Salle Lipa, itong FEU-Diliman. So let's begin our Shakey's pre-huddle of the game, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos. Now, you see here, aalamin na natin yung final placings ng ating teams. We've got itong FEU-Diliman and Salle Lipa battling for 7th place. Later on, Adamson and UST. Paglalalabanan naman yung 5th place. NU and Bacolod Taitung for the bronze medal. And of course, ang ating kauna-unahang champions, malalaman natin, California Academy against Naga College Foundation. So first, tignan natin itong FEU-Diliman in their very last game. Good effort against the Baby Lady Falcons, Jewel. But ultimately, itong Adamson played with much better and took control of that match.
Yeah, FEU fought a good match against the Adamson Baby Falcons, having close scores in the first, second, and fourth set. FEU was able to bounce back and win the second set by strengthening their net defense. However, they were not able to sustain it, costing them the last 2 sets. We saw Lovely Lopez firing attacks and serving aces, scoring 17 big points, and Clarice Loresco defending the net and delivering powerful attacks as well, scoring 16 big points.
So itong dynamic duo na ito, aasahan na naman for FEU. Punta naman tayo sa De La Salle Lipa. They really had a tough time getting going against UST. Majority of that match, itong UST was really leading here, and Jewel, for De La Salle Lipa, they need to bounce back.
Yeah, De La Salle Lipa seems to have struggled against the UST Junior Tigresses, but we have seen their resiliency and spirit showing that they are here to continue fighting and give it their all. We saw Shane Dimano firing attacks and also serving aces, scoring 8 points for LaSalle.
So, can she step up today for De La Salle Lipa and lead them to a victory, or will FEU-Diliman snap their 2-game losing streak and close out their campaign with a high note? Let's find out as we turn you over to Mix Torres.
We have a couple of classification matches to start our day. First, for the 7 to 8 places, it's going to be the De La Salle Lipa Green Stallions going up against the Far Eastern University-Diliman Baby Tamaraws. Let's meet both teams, starting with the Far Eastern University-Diliman Baby Tamaraws, led by their team captain number 10, Clarice Loresco. And first libero number 14, Karil Suplico. Their teammates, number 1, Lovely Lopez. Number 2, Rain Alonzo. Number 3, Claire Dairit. Number 5, Parisha Arciaga. Number 6, Kyle Pendon. Number 8, Princess Tumayaw. Number 9, Sheila Pascual. Number 16, Kiera Caballero. Number 17, Kathleen Umal. Number 20, Sharon Mediavilla. And number 25, Christine Ramos. Their second libero is the De La Salle Lipa Green Stallions. They're led by their team captain number 7, Shane Dimano. And first libero number 11, Gabrielle Reyes. Their teammates, number 1, Sofia Las. Number 2, Luisa Di Mayuga. Number 5, Danielle Aldovino. Number 6, Eliana Rocafort. Number 10, Sandra Ramirez. Number 12, Mason De Silva. Number 16, Vida Caringal. Number 17, Raiza Momoilao. Number 18, Kashmira Miranda. Number 19, Angelica Bilardo. Second libero is number 3, Reika Amata. Our officials for match number 33. First referee, Choi Bukid, national referee. Second referee, Sphinx Kabusa, national referee. And now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams, starting with the Salle Lipa Green Stallions. Their team captain, number 7, Shane Di Maano. Number 5, Danielle Aldovino. Number 6, Eliana Rocafort. Number 12, Mason De Silva. Number 16, Vida Caringal. Number 17, Raiza Momoilao. And the starting libero is number 11, Gabriel Reyes. Head coach for the Green Stallions is Imelda Mendoza. And now the starting lineup for the 4 Eastern University-Diliman Baby Tamaraos. Their team captain, number 10, Clarice Loresco. Number 1, Lovely Lopez. Number 2, Rain Alonso. Number 5, Parisha Arciaga. Number 6, Kyle Pendon. Number 25, Christine Ramos. And their starting libero is number 14, Karil Suplico. Head coach for the Baby Tamaraos is Rodrigo Del Rosario.
FEU-Diliman versus De La Salle Lipa in our opening match here. As we take a look at the starting 6 for both squads. For La Salle Lipa, we've got Aldovino, Rocafort, Shane Di Maano, De Silva, Vida Caringal, Raiza Mamailao, and GT Reyes as their starting libero. On the other hand, for FEU, we've got Lovely Lopez, Rain Alonso, Pat Arciaga, Kyle Pendon, Cla Loresco, Christine Ramos, their starting setter. And ang kanilang starting libero naman is Karil Suplico. So this is our opening match here in our final day here at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Ken Pangalinan with Jewel Encarnacion as we begin set number 1. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And interesting for La Salle Lipa, they're starting out itong 12-year-old nila, si De Silva, in place nito si Sasan Ramirez at the opposite possession spiker spot as La Salle gets on board via that error. So Jewel, tanungin kita, syempre you've been part of this. Actually, La Salle Lipa ka before and another team, La Salle Zobel din. You know, nakakamiss ba? Nostalgic ba na coming back here after playing for so many years for those two squads?
Actually, I really miss playing for the green and white. And yes, I'm really excited to see ngayon kung paano nila ipapakita yung puso nila in the game because that's what Coach Aimee taught me when I was still there.
And Salle Lipa with 2 straight points. For FEU naman, of course, they're looking to bounce back. They actually had a good game against Adamspon, especially in that set number 2 na gumana yung kanilang blockings against that dynamic duo of Nitura and ito si Abigail Segi. And Lovely Lopez, but ito, starting out with a couple of errors galing dito sa FEU. So it's 3-0. So Jewel, pansin natin, FEU, slow start, couple of errors. So good first ball there. Ramos sets up Alonzo. Rocafort. Di Maano was blocked by Loresco. Aldovino will try. And Salle Lipa, 4 straight points to start out this match, Jewel. So 4-0. So contrary doon sa match nila against UST, talagang hindi sila nakaalagwa doon eh. From the start, UST was just dominant there, but mukhang maganda yung naging gising nila ngayon, Jewel.
Yeah, they're really here to win. And FEU still struggling to score a point.
So let's see if they could get on the board here. Talking about FEU. Aldovino once again.
Another score for LaSalle. So we're 5-0.
Take a look here. Once again. Actually, out of system play na yon, but nagawa ng paraan ni Aldovino. And early sub here. So setter ng FEU pinaltan muna. Ramos. Pumasok na dito si Ces Tumayaw. So pag ganyan, Jewel, maagang palitan ng setter, anong indication yan if you're the coach?
Just trying to get the momentum, trying to change the play na hindi naman pinaghandaan ng Salle Lipa.
So let's see if that will work. Alonzo tries for it. Aldovino once again. Supliko na nag-set. They go to Alonzo. Di Maano will try. Lopez was there for the pickup. Pendon. Ball is still alive. Mumailaw. Alonzo. And overcooking that one. So Salle Lipa still scoring at will here. 6-0 start. Pakinggan natin ang timeout ni Coach Rodrigo Del Rosario.
Bago tayo pumalo. Tapos ikaw, pag alanganin, pasok mo na doon, lagay mo yung palo mo, huwag mo pilitin. Hindi yan? Ha? Tapos yung depensa natin, huwag niyo yung depensa natin, ang ganito lang, oh. Bakit nandiyan ka na? Dito ka muna. Bago pumunta dito, ha? Tayo mo muna ang kontak ng bola. Basa sa depensa, okay? Pag binigay ng palo, paluin mo. Didiin mo ng palo. Huwag ka matakot.
So Jewel, very specific instructions coming from the coach ng FEU-Diliman.
Yeah, according to the coach, masyadong napapaaga yung pagpunta ng players sa kanilang position. Coach said na they should first read the set, read the spike before going to the specific area.
So let's see if they can execute here. They still haven't scored here in the first set. Samantalang Salle Lipa already with 6 points. And almost a service ace. But ito, free ball for Salle Lipa. Mamaylao taps it in.
Yeah, we can see FEU really struggling with their first ball, having a hard time to get that good attack and good set.
And yung backline, nakita mo, atrasado doon. So,
Yeah.
not ready.
On the other hand, yung middle ng LaSalle really reads the opponent. Alam niya na kung saan pupunta, saan bibigay yung bola.
So, it's 7-0. Let's see if FEU could find a way to score here. Rocafort, underhand set to Mamaylao. Blocked by Loresco. She'll try once again. And that time, she scores. Shane Di Maano on target there. And Salle Lipa couldn't ask for a better start here.
Yeah, we saw Shane's attack, hindi siya lumusot sa cross court. So what she did was pina-check niya sa kamay ng blockers outside, scoring a point for De La Salle Lipa.
And if you're FEU naman, Joel, anong sa tingin mo kailangan lang adjustments here? They still haven't scored 8-0 here in set number 1.
I still think that having a good first ball is a priority that they should do.
Baga, di sila makahanap ng
Opo, parang-
execution no?
It's all parang out of system plays.
Samantala naman, itong Salle Lipa, this is really a stark contrast doon sa laban nila sa UST. Kasi nung laban na yun, talaga naunahan sila ng UST from the get-go. They really had a tough time. But first, we turn you over to Janine Sakal. Janine?
Last game in this tournament. Of course, both teams want to end on a high note. The Lady Baby Tamaros are currently in the middle of their exam week, so Coach RG admitted they had little time to train. But what they are making the most out of today is making the most out of their exposure. On the other side of the court, the Green Stallions already reached the first half of their goal, which is to be part of the top 8. But the work is not over, as Coach Aimee is expecting a next time in this league for them to do better. Let's see who will be the dominant Green school in this game as I send it back to you, Ken and Jewel.
Thank you, Janine. Of course, really glad to have Janine Sakal back here as our courtside reporter. Later on, makikita rin natin 3 more of our courtside reporters here. We've got Sab San Diego, Mikey Abueg, and Daphne Cristobal covering the next 3 games as Salle Lipa.
That was a miscommunication error by FEU. We can still see na nagkakapaan pa sila in terms of defense.
Ganun pa din. It's the first ball that's been the problem so far for FEU. And alam mo, maganda yung sinabi ni Janine kanina, Jewel, na Coach Aimee, although last match na nila ito, they're really looking forward to joining in the next tournaments para dito sa Salle Lipa. So it's 9-1. Rocafort. Ito, pagkakataon for FEU. Tumayaw. Goes to Loresco. Finally executing a play there.
That was a nice defense from UST at talagang na-activate nila this time ang middle, scoring a point for their team.
So the Baby Lady Tams, can they finally get it going here? Loresco on deck to serve. And ayan ang nagiging problema nila. Error after error galing dito sa mga taga-Diliman, Jewel.
Yeah, that's really gonna cost the team kapag madaming errors, so they really need to watch out.
Riza Mamaylao, middle blocker for Salle Lipa. We saw her earlier getting that tip to go. And the service ace galing dito kay Mamaylao. Good job here for Riza. Take a look once again at that serve of the game, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Tumayaw. Goes to Pascual. Si Karingal na nag-set para kay De Silva. Subligo goes to Lopez. Blocked by Karingal. Back set to Pascual, and that cross-court hit works.
Yeah, I think it's already their second time scoring in zone 2. The first one was a check from a block, and now it's just a cross-court attack.
Look at the wind-up in the finish there, galing kay Sheila Pascual. Inserted here by Coach Rodrigo Del Rosario. Rocafort, quick set para kay Karingal. Lopez goes through the blockers. Free ball for FEU. Tumayaw. Lopez. Good pick up there. Good rally we're seeing so far. Arshaga tapping it over. Karingal. Lopez ngayon. Karingal trying to put it up and to no avail. So 7-point lead here for LaSalle. So Jewel, napapansin natin for FEU, medyo nahanap na nila yung rhythm nila early in this game.
Yeah, that was a long set. That was a long rally.
And minsan, pag ganun, dun mo nahanap yung groove mo eh. Yung mahahabang rally, getting your juices flowing. Let's see if they could get it going here, talking about FEU. But so far, Salle Lipa up by 7. Aldovino. Lopez will try once again. Good pick up there by Di Maano. De Silva blocked by Arsiaga. Ball still alive. Tumayaw goes back to Arsiaga. Great floor defense for both teams so far. But Lopez, although that was a net touch violation against Lovely Lopez, sayang yun.
She was really eager to score a point. That was a long rally for FEU.
Sayang, she was there but just clipping the net at the last second. So 12-4. Aldovino to serve. Tumayaw, hinabol yung bola doon. And Vida Carangala unable to get that ball across. So 12-5. So take a look at that once again. So just enough to get it across from Pascual. And error na naman for FEU.
That's our second service error for FEU.
And here we go, the 12-year-old starting for Coach Aimee Mendoza. Maizen De Silva. Tumayaw goes to Arsiaga. De Silva from the back. Picked up there by FEU. Pendon. Rocafort. Caringal. And another violation. But this time, galing dito sa Salle Lipa. Nakita natin, Jewel, both floor defense nitong magkabilang kupunan really on point so far.
Yeah, they have their groove already.
Pat Arsiaga. 13-6, Salle. Caringal gets it in. And early sub here for Salle. Caringal nilabas muna dito. Pinasok na si Di Mayuga. Who will serve? Gee, maagang pasok to, Jewel, Di Mayuga. 14-6. Tumayaw. Goes to Pendon. That is out. Sa tingin mo, Jewel, bakit dumadami yung errors nitong FEU so far and hindi nila mahanap yung footing nila in this match?
Yeah, I think it's still a defense. Parang puro out of system pa rin yung sets nila. They're still having a hard time sending those balls in the corners na walang nagdedepensa.
But that time around,
That was
perfect
a-
execution.
That was a good spike. Kita natin na pinadaan niya sa gilid ng blockers. And apparently, hindi siya inaabangan ng defenders sa zone 1.
Rocafort, quick set para ay mamaylaw and it's out.
That set was too low for her. She's trying to send a powerful spike kaso sumobra lang.
15-8. If you just tuned in, Salle came out to an 8-0 start. FEU has been trailing since here in the first set. Rocafort goes to Shane Di Maano. And it's out once again. So napa-timeout na dito si Coach Aimee Mendoza as FEU has inched closer, just trailing by 6. Oh, so ito, as we listen in to the huddle nitong Salle Lipa, which is currently leading by 6. Matanong kita, Jewel, ano yung mga most memorable na naririnig mo from Coach Aimee pag may mga ganyan, timeout, either mapangit yung laro nyo?
Actually, parang it's more of she's just saying na we have been training for this. Nire-remind niya kami sa mga yung mga can't say because it's really, you know,
Saka usually, after end of each timeout, she would say out a little prayer to boost your
Yeah.
confidence yung mga players niya.
actually before going to a match, magpipray kami ng rosary.
And seemingly it works dahil instantly nag-respond itong kanyang mga bata here as Salle Lipa with a 7-point lead as we head into our second technical timeout. We're back once again here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. You can watch all the games live on Plus Network and Shakey social media pages as well as on YouTube. You can catch all the games live on Tap Sports. First two games po natin live on CNN Philippines while our bronze medal match and the championship match will be live on Solar Sports. You can watch the delayed airing of the bronze medal match between Adamson and UST tomorrow at 9 a.m. followed by the gold medal match between California Academy and Naga College Foundation at 12 noon on CNN Philippines. Right now, it's Salle Lipa against FEU-Diliman, and LaSalle pretty much in command here, Jewel.
Yeah, they have been leading starting from the first point of the set. Talagang kailangan mag-step up ngayon ng FEU to catch up.
Yung bihira natin makita mag-error so far itong LaSalle, which is a really good sign if you're a young squad trying to develop your skills. And that time, a block galing dito kay Mamaylaw. And si Pascual doon was blocked there. Naabangan. So it's 18-9. Nine-point lead. Another good serve.
That was a good serve from LaSalle. Strong one at that.
That was their center. Ito si Roma Ford. And that will force Coach Rodrigo Del Rosario to burn his final timeout of the set. They are trailing by 10 points.
Pag ganyan ang bola, outside na yan. May kinukuha mo ba? Diba? Pag ganun pag direksyon yung bola, doon no, iba yung director di ba? Hindi yan? Pag pumalo ka, ganyan mo clip na ganyan. Hindi lang papunta doon. Nagpapadali ka ba? Ha? May pasok ka pa ba? Wala na, di ba? Oh. Tapos na-exam natin eh. Sabado ngayon. Ha? Receive muna tayo, ha? Habol tayo. 10 lang yan.
The coach really stressing it na the players should first read the ball bago gumalaw.
Natawa ako, sabi niya, Sabado daw ngayon, wala na exam. Diba? So dapat focus na daw. But alam mo naman, coaches trying to find ways to boost yung confidence ng kanyang mga players. Especially now that they're trailing by 10 points, 19-9 in set number 1. Tandaan natin, best of 5 po tayo sa lahat ng ating matches. Loresco trying for it, but to no avail. Another error. Attack error galing dito sa FEU.
She's really trying to send that ball down, scoring a point. Apparently, it was too low at sumabit sa net.
20 serving 9. Salle Lipa, dream start here. Of course, this is their very last match.
5 points to go for LaSalle.
Underhand set to Lopez from the back. She scores. Lovely Lopez with the pipe attack.
Yeah,
But
I think this is their third time scoring off from a block. They're really using the hands of the blockers.
Pendon, good serve. Rocafort, back set to Mamaylaw. Di Maano, nakaabang yung depensa ng FEU doon. Di Mayuga sends it over. Chance for FEU. Rocafort with the underhand set to Aldovino. Getting it at the hands of the blockers of FEU.
Aldovino answering back to FEU with also the same attack from a block.
So 21-10. Salle Lipa 4 points away from grabbing this set. Shane Di Maano, the team captain.
Service
And
was too strong.
so 21-11. FEU uphill task here in set number 1. FEU coming off back-to-back losses no quarterfinals, and yung last match nila
That was
against
also
Adamson.
another service error from FEU.
So the subs come in. Vida Arengal, pinaltan muna ulit. Ito si Di Mayuga. So full front line for Salle Lipa here with Caringal, De Silva, and Aldovino. Tumayaw goes to Arshaga, getting it over.
We saw Arshaga tipping it off from the box. Nagamit niya talaga. Hinuhulog niya sa likod ng blockers na walang nakaabang.
22-12. Amata ngayon ang nag-set para ay Di Maano. Tumayaw. Lopez with a wind-up and the finish.
Again, FEU using the hands of the blocker to score a point. A powerful spike from Lopez.
And you love yung extension nung arms niya, the snap of the wrist. Perfect execution on that attack. Rocafort goes to Caringal. Lopez again. This time it's a cross-court hit.
That was a powerful spike from Lopez, sending it in the cross court. I think LaSalle wasn't expecting that quick of a attack, that powerful of attack. And the blockers were actually late.
Cutting the lead to 8, 22-14. Rocafort,
Good set.
Tumayaw. Goes to Pascual from the back, picked up by Di Maano. Aldovino, chance here for FEU. Another pipe attack, galing kay Pascual. And she scores.
Scoring an attack, aiming from the sideline.
And now let's listen in to Coach Amy Mendoza.
Aim for a point. Kailangan lang pumuntos. Vida, hingi ka. Para nabubuksan din yung mga wings natin. Hingi ka lang ng bola dyan. Minsan hingi lang kayo. Tatlo ang mamamalo natin, no? Ang daming combinations sa pwedeng gawin dyan. Vida, tigas-tigas tayo. Medyo napakalambot eh. Teka, girls. Tatlo na lang, oh. Tatlo na lang. Lord, sana kasama po namin kayo sa inyo po ito. Let's go! Listen!
Coach Imes telling the players to ask for a ball. That's one way of helping the setter to let them know na tatlo ang spiker sa harapan and make a combination play to score that 3 points and win the set.
So actually, full front line nga sila dito. Caringal at the middle. 22-15. And service A. So FEU mounting a comeback here late in the first set.
FEU slowly finding their groove, scoring points. Tingnan natin kung makakahabol sila this set.
So 22-16. Remember, they were down by as much as 11 points. Good setup job para kay Caringal.
That was a perfect execution from pass to set to spike. At hindi siya naabangan ng blockers ng FEU. Yeah, we can see na hindi siya ina-expect. And actually, na-late ang middle blocker.
And double subs coming in for Salle Lipa. So Sasan Ramirez and Silas pinasok dito in favor of Rocafort and Aldovino. 2 points away from grabbing this set, Salle Lipa. As last on deck to serve. Lovely Lopez. And that off-speed attack works.
They've been scoring from that zone. Parang kanina pa sila nakaka-land ng balls there, and actually the defenders in zone 2 are not really much looking into it.
So although naghahabol pa rin yung FEU, slowly but surely nahanap nila yung ways to attack itong depensa ng Salle Lipa. As Arshaga, Karingal was there. Tumayaw, sets it up. Karingal tipping it over. Pendon. And she gets it to go.
Yeah, another score in this direction. Another check from the block from FEU's open hitter. I think LaSalle really needs to watch out in this area. Talagang i-cover nila to make sure that they get this set.
Good service galing dito kay Lopez. De Silva. Tumayaw. Going for that 1-2. Chance ball for FEU. They go quick. And Arshaga responds.
Now we can see dito na na-late yung blocker, and she was not expecting that attack from the middle.
So don't look now, Jewel. It's only a 4-point lead. Biggest lead was 11. 23-19.
And if you believe, hindi malayo ang 19 sa 23.
Oh.
Hindi pa rin tapos ang match until it's the last point.
We've seen crazy comebacks here sa ating Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. But that time around, Salle Lipa getting that point.
Yeah, the middle blocker trying to be aggressive and score another point for FEU. So, masyadong nanggigil.
So set point tayo. Salle Lipa can grab this set. Chance ball para sa mga nakaputi. They go to Karingal and she scores. So Vida Karingal punctuating this impressive set number 1 for De La Salle Lipa. They win it 25-19. And good job from the girls from Batangas. Set number 2 in just a bit when we return only here on the 2023 Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Back with us here at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League as Salle Lipa took care of set number 1, 25-19. As we take a look at the highlights here of the first set. Actually, itong Salle Lipa jump out to a 8-0 start as the girls from Batangas really had it going. Lalo sa opensa nila, you saw there Mamaylaw getting it through that tip, but FEU slowly but surely clawed back. Actually cut the lead to as low as 4 points, 23-19, but back-to-back points sealed that set para dito sa Salle Lipa, Jewel.
Yeah, we saw na yung momentum all throughout the game was nasa LaSalle, and they were able to execute perfect plays and send aces from their serves. While sa FEU naman, they answered back with powerful attacks using the hands of the blockers to score a point.
So 25-19 rather. Pero ito, as we take a look at the numbers here, Jewel,
Yeah, we can see that both LaSalle and FEU served 13 points each, and LaSalle getting 1 block and 5 aces, while FEU got 3. And they really need to watch out on errors lang. I think it's mostly from their service errors.
and you know, if you're FEU-Diliman, you see here yung glaring stat na dyan, 0 blocks. Nakita mo, they have tall middle blockers. Yun yung actually gumana sa kanila in that second set win nila against Adamson, really doing damage through their net defense. So let's see if they could use that to their advantage. But so far, itong Salle Lipa has been really scrappy, getting those 50-50 balls and really executing well. As this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken mojos now. Set number 2. So, dual adjustments para dito sa FEU.
I think they still need to have that good pass kasi kita naman natin na once they have it, they have this perfect set and that powerful attacks.
Tumayaw goes to Lopez. Di maano. Tumayaw will go for Lopez once again. Good floor defense for Salle Lipa. Good rally we're seeing so far. Third time. And that will sail out.
Yeah, we can see a long rally from these two teams. They were all sending their attacks across court at nakikita natin na na-receive to ng mga defenders nila. And so, the attacker aimed for a down-the-line attack kaso outside.
And Tumaya going exclusively to Lopez on that first offensive attack nila. Rocafort to serve. Tumayaw. This time she goes middle. Di maano. And just enough juice to get it to go.
Di maano used the blocks, the hands of the blockers of FEU, and the attacker wasn't really expecting that check.
Actually, tough angle for her to get that ball for Di Maano, but still, ito, Salle Lipa. Another strong start in the set, 2-0. Tanda natin, winner here will finish in 7th place. And actually, I thought that serve was about to go out, but sinuwerte doon si Rocafort. Let's see. Take a look at it one more time.
Yeah, that was a nice area to target, knowing that the setter from FEU is coming from zone 1. Mahihirapan siya to look at the ball and adjust.
Tumayaw goes to Alonzo. And this time she scores.
Alonzo using the blocks of LaSalle, smashing it and breaking it. Too powerful for LaSalle.
So far, the points have been few and far between para dito sa FEU. Let's see if they could get their momentum going. Tumayaw, hinabol yung bola. She goes back to Alonso, tapping it over, and it's just enough to earn them that point.
Yeah, that was a good read for Alonso. She noticed na hindi lahat ng palo talaga ay lumulusot. That's why tipping it is another way of scoring.
And she's actually has a decent height for an outside hitter as Lopez again with the service error. 4-2 tayo ngayon. Team captain Shane Di Maano. Probably the most reliable scorer para sa kanila as a good serve once again. Pascual using her power there but picked up by Salle Lipa. Chance ball for FEU. Tumayaw goes back to Alonzo. Picked up by Di Maano. Rocafort. Back set to Aldovino. Chance ball for the girls in white. Mababa yung set na yon. Pascual, the wind-up. Rocafort was there. Aldovino gets it to go.
We You can see another score using the hands of the blockers. Papansin natin na all their attacks were they were sending it sa cross court and actually nade-depensahan sila. So they used the hands of the blockers instead to score a point.
Parang isa yun sa naging game plan nila going to this match, knowing that FEU has those tall middle blockers.
So far, aside from service aces, tsaka points from the hands of the blockers, they score points through tipping the ball, sending short balls instead of long ones.
Yung sa amin mga zone 2 na drop nila kanina, no?
Yeah.
Rocafort, De Silva, and point goes to FEU. Hindi tumawid yung bola doon. Kung Jewel, kailan ka nag-start sa program nitong Salle Lipa?
I started when I was in grade 4 actually. Si Coach Imes, si Miss Imes, we call her Miss Imes then. Stayed with her until grade 6.
So mga 9 years old, no? As again, ito, Aldovino scores. Take a look once again at that hit galing dito kay Kyla Aldovino rather. 6-4 Salle Lipa.
Close score.
Tumayaw, quick set. Loresco delivers.
It's one of their perfect plays from FEU. Good pass, good set, and a good attack.
Picture perfect execution galing dito sa FEU.
Talagang nahihirapan abangan ng Lasal yung palo ng FEU once they really have that good pass and good set. Tapos middle attack.
And followed up by a service ace. Kaya tabla na tayo dito, 6-all. FEU, they are a semi-finalist ng nakang UAP season 85. Chance ball for Salle Lipa. Rocafort. Combination play works galing kay Aldovino.
That was a good attack, good placement. Sending it to zone 1 na walang nakaabang.
Ganda nung patong doon. Aldovino scoring once again. 7 serving 6. Tumayaw. To Pascual. Tumayaw na nagtawid ng bola. Amata sets it up to De Silva. Ses goes back to She. And Sheila Pascual may stare down pa down doon.
He's really feeling it right now. Scoring from the block.
Tabla tayo ulit, 7-all.
For Lasal, they really need to work on covering those areas sa likod ng blockers. FEU has been scoring from those positions kanina pa, lalo na ng first set. So what I've noticed is talagang nakaabang lang sila for long attacks, long powerful attacks, both teams, FEU and Lasal. So they really need to watch out on those short balls and of course yung mga check-outs sa blockers.
We've got a good one so far, 8-7 in set number 2. So abangan po nyo after this. But before that, ito, yung super fans of the game natin, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken mojos na. They're enjoying currently this FEU-Diliman versus Salle Lipa match. But later on at 12 p.m., maglalaban din Adamson University versus University of Santo Tomas at 2 p.m. It's the NU Nazareth School taking on Bacolod Taytong High School. And in our championship game at 4 p.m., mapapanood nyo po California Academy. Lalabanan ang Naga College Foundation. So all those games are live on our Plus Network digital platforms and also on the Shakey Super League social media pages. So Ken Pangilinan once again with UP Fighting Maroon, Jewel Encarnacion. Meanwhile, we'll turn you over to Janine Sakal for this report. Janine?
For the start of the second set, Coach RG reminded the girls from Diliman na kaya natin as the Lady Baby Tamaraws looked on with determination. And now we are seeing that determination translate in this set as they go head-to-head with the Green Stallions, who will not go down without a fight. Now I send it back to you, Ken and Jewel.
Thank you, Janine. So right now, it's 8-all. Make that 9-8 FEU. So nakalabang na sila dito.
That was the service ace.
FEU with a taste of the lead here. Remember, in set number 1, talagang naunahan sila ng Salle Lipa. They never led in that set. But service error galing dito kay Cla Loresco. You know, if you're Salle Lipa, Jewel, kasi di ba Coach Aimee, really, so nung nakausap ko siya, seemingly parang masaya siya na not only na nasa Shakey siya, but she has the opportunity to face teams like these in the UAP, FEU-Diliman. They also face against NU, di ba? At this time, tingnan natin yung puntos doon. Service ace, galing dito kay Vida Arngal. But yun, going back to that, Jewel, ikaw mismo, nung nagsisimula ka sa Salle Lipa, may excitement feeling ka ba na yun, makakalaban mo, mga bigating schools? Eh kayo, galing kayo sa Lipa, di ba?
Yes, actually, sobrang na-excite kami. Lalo na pag narinig namin na nasa Manila yung tournament, parang, uy, road trip tayo.
And imagine that 2-hour drive. Actually, ngayon nga lang eh, di ba? Galing Batangas, drove 100 kilometers, early morning game, 9 a.m. So imagine yung gising nyo, 5 a.m. siguro, 4, gising na kayo.
It's really, we treat this as a humbling learning experience talaga to be able to play against strong teams. Talagang, we just give our all. Give it a good fight and learn.
On the other hand naman, if you're FEU-Diliman, you've shown your stuff here. Although, di kayo umabot sa championship round, FEU really made a good account of themselves. As we take a look at Pumayaw setting up that attack. So 11-all tayo. Of course, FEU won against St. Clair and Arellano in the elimination round. Lost to California Academy. And then pagdating ng quarterfinals, gave a good effort against NU Nazareth before bowing out there. But ito, pagkakataon for them to end their stint on a high note. De Silva from the back. Look at that.
Another point from LaSalle, sending it to zone 1. At mukhang hindi talaga nakaabang sa down the line attacks.
Number 12, the 12-year-old scoring once again. Giving the lead back to Salle Lipa, 12-11. The setter now, Rocafort to serve.
Good serve.
Lopez, tinawid yung bola. Amata nag-set para kay Aldovino. Pascual goes to Alonso. Free ball. Can Salle Lipa capitalize? But unfortunately for FEU, it's a net touch violation.
She was really eager to block that ball. Parang nabasa niya na talaga kung saan pupunta ang bola. Kaso na pa sobra ang gigil at nahawakan ng net.
So 13-11. Salle Lipa won the first set 25-19. And that is out. So 13-12 tayo dito. Tandaan natin, best of 5 po tayo. Hindi na tayo best of 3. So starting last week, semifinals. Up to 5 sets tayo if you go the full route. So far, wala pa tayo nagiging 5-setter. Can this be the first? Alonso gets it to go.
That's a good placement for Alonso. Yeah, actually, alam mo ba, pag usually mga break balls talaga yung sa set, the coaches usually tell us to target those long areas kasi hindi talaga siya nababantayan. Zone 1 and Zone 5.
Pascual, cross court, picked up there. Di Maano, Lopez. The good first ball goes to Alonzo once again.
Alonzo breaking the block of Salle Lipa there.
So tingnan natin ulit yun. And you love that Alonzo is really varying her attacks so far. And ito na si Lovely Lopez. So it's 4 straight points for FEU. And which forces a timeout here for Salle Lipa. Pakinggan natin si Coach Aimee Mendoza.
Dito muna, bago pumalo ng ganyan, dito ka muna, bago pumalo, depensa muna, bago tayo pumalo. Diba? Nandito agad, kunin nyo dyan. Walang bola dyan po.
So, tignan natin if Salle Lipa can bounce back. 4 straight points ang binigay nitong FEU-Diliman. So far, Jewel, ano yung nakikita mong naging improvement ng FEU here in this set?
Yeah, nakikita natin na nag-init na nga ang FEU and they're showing what they really have from that powerful attacks, that good serves, that blocks, and that tip balls.
And seemingly, yung confidence sila kicked up a notch in this set. Di Maano, tapping it over to Maya ulit. They go to Alonzo, who's been on a tear so far. Di Maano. And the ever-reliable team captain delivering once again. Parang si Jewel Encarnacion lang, pag kailangan ng puntos, pupuntos. And syempre, pag team captain ka, you really have to assert yourself as the leader here.
Yes.
Tumayaw. Goes to Alonzo. Says to Arshaga. And net touch violation kontra dito sa Salle Lipa. And now we head into our second technical timeout. Lamang na dito ang FEU 16-14. Magbabalik po kami dito sa Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League.
FEU-Diliman finds their answer once again in Lovely Lopez to stop the bleeding. And earlier she told me she is driven by her desire to make her parents and coaches proud. Now let's see if that desire will translate to a win today. Now back to you, Ken and Jewel.
Thank you, Janine. And so far, FEU has found their footing in this set. 17-14 now. Tandaan natin, kung nag-tune in lang kayo ngayon, Salle Lipa actually jumped out to an 8-0 start in set number 1. FEU was able to cut it down to 4 points, 23-19. As FEU gains that point, blocking error galing dito sa Salle Lipa. Good serve from Arshaga. De Silva, atrasado doon sa kanyang palo.
De Silva trying to place her attacks kaso sumala ang kanyang contact.
Sa bola, nasa likod. That was a tough angle for her to reach. And the 12-year-old, nilabas muna ni Coach Imes. Pasok dito si Sasan Ramirez. FE with their biggest lead of the match so far, 18-14. Says goes to Loresco.
A perfect spike there. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, once na makakuha ng magandang pass ang FEU, they get this good set and good attack. I think that was a zero tempo there.
19-14. Aldovino will try. Lopez, sinet up dito si Pascual. And off the block, it goes out. Pascual scores.
LaSalle was able to read that attack at naabangan niya.
And now, pakinggan natin si Coach Aimee Mendoza. So it's 2014. So napako na dito actually itong Salle Lipa. As itong itong FEU rather scored 9 of the last 10 points. Kanina lamang itong Salle Lipa 13-11, but FEU finding their groove here, Jewel. For Salle Lipa, ano naman yung kailangan nilang gawin here? Kasi sila yung maganda yung first set eh. Ngayon, it's been FEU being the more superior team so far in this set.
I think for LaSalle, they really need to be able to read the attacks of FEU, lalo na if they send free balls. Kasi automatic, that will be a set for the middle attackers. At alam nating napakabilis nila. So they really need to find a way to stop those strong attacks from FEU.
Aldovino will try once again, and this time she's successful. Take a look once again at that point galing dito kay Aldovino.
Yeah, I think she saw that the blockers were really too tall for her. So inutakan niya na lang talaga. She sends it just behind the blockers, scoring a point.
Let's see if LaSalle can recover in time. As Lovely Lopez, that pipe attack doesn't work.
Trying to send it over the net.
FEU looking to tie things up at 1 set apiece. But Salle Lipa will not go away just yet in this set. 2016, 4-point lead. Says, balik kay Loresco na naman!
Again with that powerful and quick attack from the middle. The Salle Lipa really needs to be able to read those to stop it.
Second time we've seen that kind of attack. That combination, Tumayaw to Loresco. Pero service error ang pinamigay dito ni Rain Alonzo. Coach Rodrigo barking out instructions after that error. Tumayaw, bumalik kay Loresco. That has been working time and time again in this set, Jewel.
Loresco scoring again for FEU using the blocks.
You see there the elevation, the extension.
Talagang kailangan bantayan tong si Loresco.
Gargal naman, di daw papahuli. It's been the middle blocker scoring in the last few points.
Karingal answering back sa kanilang go-to zone, Zone 1.
22-18. For Salle Lipa, still a long way to go. Says Tumayaw. Goes to Lovely Lopez. And actually, it's a rotation error kontra dito sa FEU. Costly error at this juncture. As LaSalle cuts the lead down to 3 points. 22.
Crucial error there from FEU.
And crucial din naman yung error nitong LaSalle. As FEU 2 points away from grabbing the set. Team captain and UAP Season 85 girls best middle blocker, Loresco. Di maano, denied by Arshaga. She will try once again. Tumayaw, binigay kay Lopez, and she drills it.
Kita natin na delayed ang blockers ng LaSalle, giving Lopez the advantage.
It's now set point for the girls from Diliman. Tumayaw. Bumalik kay Lopez and she puts it away.
Lopez finishing that set.
And great job here for FEU to bounce back. They tie things up at 1 set apiece as they win set number 2, 25-19. Set number 3 in just a bit, only here on the 2023 Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Back with us here as FEU-Diliman evening things up at 1 set apiece. They win set number 2, 25-19. Tingnan natin yung mga nangyari nung set number 2. Actually, itong Salle Lipa led 13-11 midway in this set. But itong FEU racking up 4 straight points including 9 of the last 10 points to go up 20-14. Itong Salle Lipa tried to inch closer, cutting the lead to as low as 3 points. But FEU proving steadier down the stretch and taking home this set 25-19, Jewel.
Yeah, we saw Salle Lipa scoring a lot of points from hitting down the line attacks. But so far, to stop FEU, they really need to read the plays. They really need to work on their defense. Though masipag talaga sila dumipensa. On FEU naman, parang diesel na kapag matagal mag-init, but now that they're unstoppable. However, they really need to minimize their errors, service errors.
And kita natin yung numbers, Jewel, very evident. FEU, edge in attack, 16-10. And that's why they were able to tie things up as we start this set out. Brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken mojos now. Set 3 begins with a point galing dito sa Salle Lipa.
Salle Lipa getting that smart drop.
Gandang combination play doon. Really fooling the defense itong FEU.
Trying to score a point from dropping this time.
So far, Salle Lipa, at least for the first 3 sets, although service error doon, I was about to say, sila yung maganda yung simula lagi. But ang ganda naman nung bawi ng FEU nung set number 2.
Salle Lipa actually are consistent in terms of service. Talagang mabigat din ang kanilang mga services.
Speaking of mabigat ang service,
FEU answering back with also a strong service.
and napansin natin, Coach Rodrigo Del Rosario has gone exclusively to Ces Tumayaw as their setter. Kasi starting setter nila, Tin Ramos, pinaltan agad in set number 1. Rocafort goes to Mamaylaw. Tumayaw. Pascual with a powerful hit, dug up there, but chance ball for FEU. She tries once again. De Silva. Tumayaw sends it to Rain Alonzo with a cross-court attack.
Alonzo finding a hold there in zone 5. I think LaSalle was not expecting a cross-court attack from Alonzo. And there was also a slight miscommunication between the two receivers.
So FEU naman na maganda simula dito. As I say that, nag-service error dito si Ces Tumayaw. But seemingly, momentum on the side of FEU so far, Jewel.
Yeah, they just really need to watch out for those service errors.
Meanwhile, puntungo muna tayo kay Janine Sakal. Janine?
The healing starts the moment we acknowledge we are wounded, is what Coach Aimee told me earlier pertaining to their bad games. With FEU taking set number 2, the Green Stallions recollected themselves in the huddle and reminded themselves of their mantra, para sa team. Let's see if the girls from Batangas will be able to bounce back in this set as I send it back to you, Ken and Jewel.
Thank you, Janine. But so far, both teams, walang gustong magpatalo. Kahit classification match as service ace galing dito kay Shane Di Maano. Shane Di Maano, the ever-reliable captain for Salle Lipa, giving them the lead back, 3 straight points. Underhand set, Alonzo puts it away.
Powerful attack there by Alonzo.
Look at that angle of that hit galing dito kay Alonzo. Actually, it's been Rain Alonzo pouring in the points para dito sa FEU. Aldovino was blocked. Great block by FEU.
It was a great combination play by LaSalle, pero naabangan siya ng FEU late baby Tamaraos.
So back-to-back points for FEU. Pascual. Rocafort, one hand set to Mamaylaw. Napapikit doon sa Mamaylaw, ah. After that hit, lapping it off. Alam niya, medyo sinuwerte siya doon eh. But nonetheless, sa point, 5-all tayo ngayon. Good serve from Riza Mamaylaw. Rocafort, quick attack for Karingal, and that will work.
FEU was not expecting that quick attack from LaSalle.
Ganda ng pagkabigay doon ni Rocafort for Vida Karingal. 6-5. Lopez. And that sails out. Walang check, sabi ng ating referee. So Lopez, although she had a few points, medyo struggling so far to find her footing here. 7-5 LaSalle. And Alonzo is actually the one who's providing the offense so far for FEU.
Yeah, Alonzo adjusting there from an out-of-system set, dropping the ball just behind the blockers of LaSalle.
7-6. Pat Arshaga to serve. Rocafort goes to De Silva. Lopez na nag-set para kay Pascual sa likod. Aliana to Maizen. And Loresco again.
Again, Loresco unstoppable there. Once nabigyan siya ng bola, she's gonna deliver.
Pag hindi mo talaga siya naabangan, there's nothing you could do to stop her from getting that point. 7-all tayo ngayon. And Kyla unable to get it across. So FEU 3 straight points as we head into our first technical timeout. But so far, Jewel, maganda yung palitan ng puntos natin sa magkabilang kupunan.
Yeah, we can really see them trying to send strong spikes here and there, digging balls here and there. Serving hard also here and there.
FEU, you've seen the likes of Rain Alonso and Cla Loresco providing the offense, yung net defense on display, especially nung last set, set number 2. At ito nga, nakikita nyo ang ating Shakey Super League. Ang daming platforms na pwedeng pagpilian. You can watch all the games live on Plus Network and Shakey's social media pages as well as on YouTube. You can catch all the games live on Tap Sports. Games 1 and 2 are live on CNN, while the bronze medal match and the finals will be live on Solar. Pwede nyo rin mapanood yung delayed telecast ng bronze medal match between Enyo and Bacolod Taitung bukas, June 4 at 9 a.m. to be followed by the gold medal match between California Academy and Naga College Foundation at 12 noon on CNN Philippines. Right now, FEU on top, but make that 2 points. Kanina, single point. As ito si Lovely Lopez tapping it in.
Yeah, we see Loresco using her height to dunk that ball in.
So 9-7 tayo. Rocafort. De Silva with a score.
De Silva, smart attack there using the hands of the blocker to score a point.
The youngest sa island team, only grade 7, 12 years old. Mason De Silva. Says Tumayaw, goes to Alonzo, ripping it.
Alonso sending a long attack. And I think LaSalle was anticipating a short one. Yung mga palong baon.
Yung maganda kay Alonzo so far, iba-iba yung klase ng atake pinapakita niya. But that time, service error galing sa kanya. So palitan tayo ng puntos so far in this set. If you just tuned in, Salle Lipa was the aggressor early on, 8-0 start in set number 1. But FEU was able to come back in set number 2 to even things out. At ngayon, lamang sila ng 2 puntos in set number 3.
FEU sending their attacks long near the end line.
11-9. Rocafort goes to Aringal. Reset para dito sa mga nakaputi. FEU with a chance. Pascual, the wind-up. Picked up there by Aldovino. De Silva. Says to Loresco. And that, again, works for FEU. Loresco again with a point from the middle. 12-9 tayo.
Hard serve there.
Good pick up by De Silva. Pascual. Quick attack, galing kay Karingal. Bad scramble for Salle Lipa and ultimately paying the price there. Unable to get the ball across. And Coach Imes Mendoza will call a timeout. Let's listen into her huddle.
Girl, sayang lagi na lang ganito.
Ida, sabayan mo yung ritma ng kalaban. Kung gano'n yung palo, kailangan gano'n ka din. Huwag kang pumayat. Tigasan mo ang kamay mo. Ang lambot yan. Ang lambot, parang walang laman yan. Pwede namang hindi puro palo. Pwede namang
Let's start with a good receive. Nasa front ka pa ba? Dalawang mamamalo, basagin, kabila, dulo ka, dito ka humingi. Maliit dito sa dulo, sa run. Let's go! Listen!
Yeah, LaSalle there They were talking about spiking hard, and they should do that to answer back to FEU.
And I love there na si Aliana Rocafort, yung setter nila, really asserting herself. Trying to direct ito si Vida Caringal. So let's see how they will respond here. But Floresco just too much so far, especially in this last 2 sets.
Yeah, Loresco has been sending her attacks there on the zone 4 using the hands of the blockers of Lipa.
14-9 tayo. 15-9, FEU finding their groove midway in set number 3. Six-point lead for the girls from Diliman.
Hard serve.
Another service A. Oh, actually, it's out. I thought it clipped the
Suwerte ang
line.
Lipa.
Oh, swerte dun. So it's 15-10. Can Salle Lipa find their bearings here? They've proven that they are a resilient bunch despite the fact that they're a young team, relatively young team. Aldovino underhands it to Di Maano. Says Tumayaw, goes to Pascual. And she scores once again. Sheila Pascual getting it to go, and we head into our second technical timeout. Labang ang FEU Diliman, 16-10. Magbabalik po kami. Sports Complex in Manila as we bring you the 2023 Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Opening match natin, FEU Diliman against Salle Lipa. Ken Panglinan with Jewel Encarnacion, and Jewel, FEU has been clicking on all cylinders so far in this set, leading 16-10.
Yeah, they're really dominating this set.
And Loresco and Lopez have got things going.
Finally, she has answered back with that attack. Na kanina pa hinihingi ng teammates niya. They were saying na, laksan mo, paluin mo, brasuin mo, basagin mo yung blockers.
And the Kapitana delivering. Cutting the lead down to 5, 16-11. Tumayaw, tinawid yung bola. Salle has a chance here. Picked up by Alonzo. What a 1-2 play galing dito kay Ces Tumayaw.
That was not expected by Salle. I think they were expecting another powerful attack from the outside hitters, pero napansin ng setter nila na, oops, butas ang gitna.
Malaki yung siwang sa gitna doon. Nahanap ni Ces Tumayaw. So it's 17-11. Rocafort. And Di Maano this time from the right flank.
Di Maano spiking with an angle, sending it long.
Perhaps Jewel Encarnacion seeing a bit of herself galing dito kay Shane Di Maano. Of course, Jewel team captain naman sa UP Fighting Maroons. Napati ko yata eh. Nag-service error tuloy. Ito si Shane Di Maano. But nonetheless, FEU still up by 6 points.
Kayang-kaya pa yan habulin.
But if FEU naman, they've been on a groove since the second set. Oh. And that continues via that service ace galing kay Pascual.
FEU also serving long na akala ng Lasal ay lalabas na.
7-point lead. And great job by FEU recovering from that really slow start as that serve goes wide. Sipin mo, naunahan ka 8-0. Natambakan ka ng 11 points in set number 1. But the next set, nakuha mo. And they're here in set number 3. In command so far.
Mapapansin natin yung composure talaga ng FEU. They know that they can win this set. They know that they can bounce back.
Aldovino picks it up. Rocafort. De Silva, tough angle. Lopez, cross court. That will work.
Lopez sending another strong and long attack.
Tingnan ulit natin yung attacking yun. Despite the fact she was far from the net, getting that angle. 2013. Tough pass. Lopez, tinawid na lang yung bola. Pagkakataon for the Salle Lipa. They go quick to Karingal.
There we go, Salle Lipa scoring from the middle. We can also say na once na mabigyan ng Salle Lipa and they have activated their middles, they will deliver.
That has been the theme so far. Pag maganda yung pasa, sinend nila sa middle, almost automatic yung puntos.
It's a point.
Lopez, the wind-up, blocked by Karingal. Pumunta sa kabila, but ito, free ball for Salle Lipa. Amata na nag-set para kay Di Maano. Tumayaw, goes to Loresco.
She was anticipating a long attack.
Good job there by Loresco, finding a seam in the defense. 21-14 tayo. And the service ace. At si Coach Aimee na, yung nag-third ball. But you see the picture of frustration galing dito kay Coach.
She knows her team can fight. I think she's just feeling this frustration dahil hindi pa mailabas ulit ng Lasal ang laro nila.
Service error. 8-point lead, ang biggest so far para dito sa FEU. Salle Lipa, 1 point at a time if you want to come back. De Silva on deck to serve. Tumayaw, goes to Loresco. At ang ganda naman ng pick-up doon, Aldovino.
That's a lucky point for Lasal.
Tingnan ulit natin.
FEU was not expecting the ball to go over the net.
Back-to-back points for Salle Lipa. From the back, Alonzo. Aliana Rocafort goes to Shane. Suplicon nag-set. Papunta kay Alonzo. Nabitin. Coach Rodrigo Del Rosario on the sidelines pleading to her girls. Malayo pa ito. 3 straight points for Salle Lipa, cutting the lead down to 5. 22-17. Says Tumayaw. Goes quick para dito kay Loresco.
Loresco with that angle again, scoring another point for FEU.
And timeout dito. Galing kay Coach Aimee Mendoza. Pakinggan natin.
Kamay lang yun, hindi naman masyadong nakakala. Sabayan mo na. Kasi siya, wala pa, zero tempo nga sila eh. Sabayan mo na agad. Oo. Makatapi ka man lang, malaking bagay dyan eh. Girls, press pa tayo. Kuha pa tayo ng isa ha. Receive pa tayo ng isa.
Kaya ba? Kaya ba?
Humingi ka bago ka umalis.
Sige lang.
Let's go!
Adi mo!
Lasal! Hingi ka sa likod si Vida. Bukahin mo ha. Likod.
Coach
likod.
Imes there saying na sabayan na ng middle blocker nila ang si Loresco to be able to stop her. Malaking bagay ang ma-check mo lang ang bola kasi it really slows down the tempo.
Kasi automatic, pag good first pass, talagang sa zero tempo na atake yung pinupuntahan ni Ces Tumayaw. So let's see kung mabasa agad nitong Salle Lipa. Supliko, sinet up si Pascual. That sails out. So it's 23-18. Salle Lipa has scored for the last 5 points. Tumayaw, underhands it to Lopez. And FEU unable to execute so far during the latter stages. And Jewel.
Yeah, FEU having a hard time to give that good first ball. So far, puro mga out of system ang sets nila.
So bumabalik sila sa problema nila early in set number 1. Tingnan natin if they could bounce back. Pascual. Good first ball from Karingal. Rocafort sets up Di Maano. Tumayaw to Pascual. And it drops para kay Sheila Pascual. So it's now set point for FEU.
She saw na nakabantay ang blockers ng LaSalle sa cross court. That's why she sent it sa zone 1.
Reyes will set it up for Di Maano. Pascual again. Aldovino from the back. And that's just enough to earn them that point.
That was a good attack by Aldovino.
Saving a set point here. Aldovino. Ginawa ng paraan doon. Aliana Rocafort to serve. Trying to stay alive in this set. FEU naman, trying to go for a 2-1 set lead.
Good serve right there.
Wow, that 1-2 play works once again. Para dito kay Ces Tumayaw as FEU wins set number 3, 25-20. And they now lead 2-1. Take a look at that 1-2 play once again. Galing sa setter ng FEU, Ces Tumayaw. Kaya naman lamang sila dito. Set number 4 in just a bit when we return only here on the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. San Andres Sports Complex in Manila as FEU-Diliman leads it 2-1 over De La Salle Lipa here in our opening match. Final day na po tayo ng ating Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Tignan natin yung mga nangyari nung pangatlong set. FEU and La Salle Lipa in the early stages of this set. Maganda yung palitan ng puntos but FEU found their momentum, eventually led 15-9. Biggest lead was at 8 points, 22-14. And ultimately, FEU just doing enough damage to take home this set 25-20, Jewel.
We can see FEU is consistent with their powerful attacks, and also we can also see their variations, doing some drops here and there. On LaSalle, they are still struggling, stopping FEU's attack.
And right on point, yung sinabi mo, 16-9 edge in attacks. And yung errors nitong LaSalle really piled up there. 10 errors. And set number 4 on the way. And it's brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Yeah, first point was for LaSalle. They were able to execute a fast play there.
So, medyo nagbaliktad yung fortunes ng magkabilang kupunan, Jewel. Earlier on, it was all La Salle Lipa in set number 1, but FEU taking the last 2 sets. Di Maano finds a spot.
Yeah, Di Maano finding a hole there in zone 6.
Again, we see that attack galing sa kapitana nila, Shane Di Maano.
That was a good adjustment and placement.
2-0. So far, we haven't had a 5-setter sa ating Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Can this be the first? Or will FEU take it home? Tumayaw goes to Alonzo. Actually, hindi na niya napalo yung bola doon. Pero sa kanila pa rin napunta yung puntos.
Yeah, LaSalle was unable to save that ball. I thought it was going sa middle yung set actually kasi it's a free ball and usually they do that play. Pero binato nito sa opposite spiker.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. 2-1. Make that 3-1 via that service error galing kay Lopez. If you're La Salle Lipa, Jewel, what do you need to do if you want to stay alive and grab this set and force a deciding 5th set here?
First of all, syempre, kailangan pusuan mo yung laro. You don't give up on the fight. You get your groove. You answer back. And on the technical side naman, we should really react fast sa mga plays ng FEU. Stopping that attacks it's really something.
Alam mo, cliche minsan, yung sabihin mong tapangan mo, but sometimes that really works. Especially if you're a young team, high school girls, you're trying to develop yourself. Di lang skills eh, yung character mo talaga yung gusto mong ma-develop earlier on if you want to be a better player and if you want to be part of a good team. So it's 3-all. Good set.
That was a powerful attack there.
Ganda ng pagkabigay doon kay Mamay Lau. Take a look once again. Picture perfect.
Yan ang hinahanap ni Miss Imes na basagin mo ang blocker.
Tumayo, underhands it to Sheila Pascual and she rips it.
Sheila Pascual sending it in between the defenders of LaSalle.
Tabla tayo, 4-all. Later on, it's Adamson versus UST pagkatapos ng itong laban na ito. Alonzo with the service ace. Good serve galing dito kay Rain Alonzo. Sumubok ulit but unsuccessful on that one. So service error kontra dito kay Alonzo.
We're tied at 5.
La Salle Lipa. Of course, They won against Grassel College Christian Foundation in their opening match. They finished 2-1 in their group. And actually, maganda yung pinakita nila ng quarterfinals. Talking about tong Salle Lipa. Lost to Naga College Foundation in 3 sets. In the
FEU
quarters.
trying to adjust to that high set.
6-5 tayo. Back-to-back points for Salle Lipa. And mamaya din at 2 p.m. the bronze medal match between NU Nazareth School and Bacolod Taitung High School. And in our main game, the championship for the right to be called the best high school team in the nation. California Academy will take on Naga College Foundation. So 6-all tayo ngayon. Classification match for the 7th place. Service error galing dito kay Pascual. (7-6). LaSalle looking to tie things up. Sasan Ramirez on deck to serve. Tumayaw. Sends it to Lopez. Picked up by Sasan Ramirez. Aldovino hinabol yung bola. Tumayaw goes quick again to Loresco.
There we go with that play again for Loresco.
Hindi pa niya nahahanapan ng sagot yung attacking yan ni Loresco. Time and time again, she has been successful. She haven't recalled the time na either na-block siya or nag-outside yung ganyong klaseng palo niya. But ayun, service error naman ang binigay niya doon. So Salle Lipa up here by a point. Meanwhile, we turn you over to Janine Sakal. Janine?
Reigning UAAP Juniors first medal blocker Clarice Loresco is once again on fire today, and earlier she told me every game is a chance to be consistent, and part of her consistency is learning to be more vocal like most leaders, but most of all, she grills in her head that she needs to contribute points for the team bago lumabas sa court. Let's see if that will be enough to push her team past the Green Stallions as I send it back to you, Ken and Jewel.
Thank you, Janine. No, you're team captain yourself, Jewel. So, ano bang advice mabibigay mo kay Clarice Loresco rather, taking on that leadership role para dito sa FEU?
I think she really needs to remain vocal inside the court, show her presence to her teammate, and continue to motivate them to stay consistent to be able to win this match.
So, alam mo, minsan, may iba kasi talagang tahimik by nature, pero kailangan may labas eh. You really need that vocal presence to boost yung confidence ng mga kakampi mo. So, let's see. On the other hand, Shane Di Maano, also the team captain of Salle Lipa, doing a great job para sa kanila. But meanwhile, Lopez with a powerful hit. The scary part about Lovely Lopez, if her body frame develops the way it should be, dami pang pwedeng improvements. And a block galing dito kay Alonzo, or actually rather that was from Arshaga. Well, actually that was from Rain Alonzo. So FEU ulit, labang, 9-8. Service ace galing dito kay Tumayaw.
LaSalle really struggling to have that first ball.
And
Yeah, from the past rallies, mapapansin talaga natin that they're really struggling. Lahat na, almost all of their sets were really far from the net.
So let's listen in, Coach Amy.
May play akong sinet. Sa likod ka humingi, dito ka. Kailangan lang natin ng magandang depensa. Kyle, ikaw ang tina-target dyan. Nandiyan ka ba sa loob? Dumipensa lang tayo. May kumuha ng short, may iwan ka na sa likuran. Magbigay lang tayo ng magandang bola. Same tayo sa play. Likod, basagin mo yan. Patay. Lord, sa inyo po ito. Tulungan niyo po kami. Let's go!
Okay, the plan there was to confuse the blockers. Magbigay ng set option sa open and opposite.
And seemingly, itong FEU has been targeting itong si Kyle Aldovino on defense. And ito nga, saan niya sinend yung bola ulit. Di maano. Picked up there by Suplico. Chance ball for Salle Lipa. Di maano again. Finds the line. Good job by the team captain, Shane Di Maano. 9-10. Aliana Rocafort to serve. Can Salle Lipa force a 5th set, or will FEU grab a win to end their campaign? Underhand set. Chance ball for FEU. Tumayaw to Alonzo. Aldovino picks it up. Di Maano was there. Tumayaw ngayon. Goes to Lopez. FEU recalibrates. Almost for Tumayaw, and actually that will work dahil 4 touches na itong Salle Lipa doon.
Lasal was not expecting that drop.
Third 1-2 play. A success para dito ay Tumayaw. And that is a service ace galing kay Lopez. So FEU ulit ang namamayagpag dito.
You know, long serves are really tricky. Talagang kapag nag-hesitate ka, sabi ng coaches namin, sige, kunin mo na yung bola in or out.
And back-to-back na. Yung binigay na service ace doon ni Lopez. So it's 13-9. FEU looking to close things out. Di Maano with a powerful attack.
Di Maano breaking the block.
Good setup job by Rocafort. Team captain on deck to serve. They are trailing by 3, 13-10. Tumayaw. Goes to Alonzo. Picked up by Di Maano. Back set to Aldovino. Ses to Pascual. Rocafort goes quick. Mamaylao. That sails out.
That was too low of a set.
Tough angle to work with if you're Raiza Mamaylao. Pat Arshaga on deck to serve. 14-10. 4-point lead for FEU. Ramirez, naitawid yung bola. Tumayaw, goes quick once again. Loresco. And she, for the second time, gets it to go.
Loresco really making her presence felt there.
Five-point lead. Rocafort, combination play. And not the most perfect in terms of execution, but nonetheless, a point para dito sa Lasal.
Aldovino trying to find a way to score a point for Lasal. And FEU was not expecting that. You know, usually yung butas talaga ng mga teams ay nandun. That's what we call the donut hole.
Oo. Tumayaw. And looks like a double contact violation ang pinito netong referee natin kontra dito kay Tumayaw. Back-to-back points for Lasal. Still not out of it just yet. We know how persistent they can be, this young crew nito ni Coach Imes Mendoza. Tumayaw, Loresco. That has been unstoppable throughout this match. Ang ganyang klaseng atake na yan.
Talagang iniiwas ni Loresco yung mga palo niya sa blockers.
And it's 16-12 here as we head into our second technical timeout. play currently. It's FEU-Diliman versus Salle Lipa. Later on at 12 p.m., Adamson University and UST. Again, that rivalry revisited. Battle for third natin, and New Nazareth School taking on Bacolod Taytong High School. And for our championship match, California Academy versus Naga College Foundation. So panoorin nyo po yan lahat. Alam ko inaabangan nyo po yan, all those games live on our Plus Network digital platforms. Shakey Super League social media pages, also on Tap Sports. As Pascual scores, re-establishing a 5-point lead.
Slowly nakukuha na din ng Lasal, nare-read na din nila yung mga drop balls ng FEU. However, kailangan pa rin nila ng follow-up yung second ball to keep that ball alive.
Can Lasal fight back here? Tumaya, 1-2 once again.
Talagang sinusulit ng FEU ang mga puntos nila from that drop balls.
Such a clever player ito si Ces Tumayaw. That's the 4th time she has gone to that 1-2 play. This time around, Vida Aringal, not the most powerful of hits, but gets it to go.
Medyo na-late doon yung blockers ng FEU.
Kyla Aldovino to serve. They are down by 5. Make that 6 by that service error. FEU, if they win this one, they will finish in 7th. Imano na kumuha. Ramirez itinawid. Suplico with a pickup. Tumayaw. Running attack by Loresco. Rocafort to Ramirez. Tumayaw. Sends it to Loresco. And that is good to go.
I think that is Loresco's favorite angle. Watching from the first 2 sets, dun talaga niya pinapadala ang kanyang mga attacks.
Cash Miranda, her first stint. Pinaltan muna si Sasan Ramirez. 2013, biggest lead of the set for FEU at 7. Tumayaw. Good play there, but read well by Lasal. Tumayaw again, goes to Lopez. And that doesn't cross over. Tumayaw. Lopez again. And second time that ball hasn't gone over the net.
Lopez trying to score a point for her team and finish the match, but was unsuccessful.
Lasal can still fight back here. FEU certainly not out of the woods yet. At yung ganyang service ace could help. Cash Miranda, magic bunot ni Coach Aim sa Mendoza.
Again with the tricky long ball services.
Ganda na pagkakapasok ni Cash Miranda. Just in the nick of time. 3 straight points. Tumayaw underhands it to Lopez. And again, unsuccessful on that approach.
Talagang binabantayan na ng Lasal si Lopez, trying to stop her attacks.
It's only a 3-point lead. Tumayaw goes quick to Loresco, and that sails out. Just a 2-point lead.
Loresco had a hard time adjusting to that set.
Miranda has been serving well. Says goes to Loresco. And that time, Clarice won't be denied. Delivering a powerful hit. And Coach Imes Mendoza will call a timeout. Let's listen in.
Isang step lang talaga na kulang, kaya ka walang mahagis. Isang hakbang, isipin mo yan. Kaya kailangan lakihan mo na ngayon ang, kumbaga, ang performance. This is different. We are learning, of course. Kailangan lang nakikita mag-adjust agad tayo. Kaya side steps lang yan. Depensa tayo isa. Depensa tayo isa. Dadalawa yan. Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, they really need to adjust to Loresco's spike. Kailangan talaga that extra step para mapigilan ang mga palo ni Loresco.
Dapat maunahan talaga nila eh, because that has been their bread and butter so far. Rocafort goes to Di Maano, getting it against Pat Arsiaga.
Di Maano breaking the block this time and scoring a point for LaSalle.
Karingal, nilabas muna in favor of Di Mayuga. So it's 21-19. Salle Lipa knocking on the door, trying to force a fifth and deciding set. And sorry miss galing dito kay Di Mayuga. Yun yung mga masasakit eh. Mga unforced errors. They're trying to get back into the match. Says Tumayaw, splendidly orchestrating the offense for FEU. Di Maano. Says, goes to Lopez. Block there, Bamaylaw.
That's already trying to stop Lopez's attack here.
LaSalle fighting back, not giving up just yet. They may be young, but they're full of fight here. 22-20. Tumayaw goes to Alonso. And outside, don't look now, it's only a 1-point lead.
FEU eager to score a point.
Kanina lang, 18-12 tayo, lamang ang FEU ngayon. It's only a 1-point lead, 22-21. Tumayaw to Lopez, off speed. Di Maano gets it to go!
I think FEU is really expecting a long attack from LaSalle. I think this is the second time around na nalusutan sila ng ganong atake at hindi nila na-cover.
And FEU feeling the pressure as Coach Rodrigo Del Rosario presses the timeout button. Let's listen in.
Dalawa kayo, nandito yung spiker, oh. Ayan, oh, dapat ikaw tumapat. Ang laki nyo yan, oh, pumapalo. Mas matangkad pa sa inyong dalawa. Di ba? Bilang lang sa block, pare. O, atake tayo ngayon. Receive tayo, focus muna tayo sa receive. Pasa muna tayo. Pagtapos na pasa, atakihin natin, ha?
Ayun na nga, pare. Timing tayo sa block, sabi ng ating coach from FEU.
Alam mo, that goes to show na parang tropa din yung trato niya sa mga players niya eh. And also, syempre, frustrations din dahil nga, they led here by 6 points, 18-12. At itong Salle Lipa, able to tie things up, 22 all. Let's see what they could do here, FEU. Tumayaw, underhand set. And that time around, immediately responding there was Rain Alonso.
Alonzo able to score in between the blocks and the receivers.
So momentarily stopping that onslaught nitong Salle Lipa, 23-22. And Aldovino with a quick response.
LaSalle now answering back to FEU. We're tied at 23.
Si Jewel kaya ang lucky charm ng Salle Lipa at makapag fifth set tayo for the very first time. 23 all. Tumayaw. Tough angle for Alonzo. Di Maano from the back. And Salle Lipa takes the lead 24-23 as they are now at set point. What a comeback here from the girls of Coach Ives Mendoza. Pakinggan natin ang timeout itong FEU.
Block natin nakaganito pa sa net. Ganito block, 1, 2, 3 pa ganyan. Hindi nakaganito na nakataas. Pag once nakataas na kasi total sick yan. Doon dito sa kabila, kung nakaganito kadukot na ganyan, pabalik sa report nila yan. Tindihan nyo? O ngayon, tataki tayo ulit. Ha? Present, pasa.
Seems like FEU's problem here is their blocks. They really need to press those hands in the net.
Salle Lipa rising from the dead. They were trailing here 18-12, but now on the verge of forcing a fifth and deciding set. Shane Di Maano to serve. Tumayaw. Goes to Pascual. Picked up there by Di Maano. Miranda, blocked there. Rocafort. Tough angle for Aldovino. And it sails out. Walang check ball.
LaSalle trying to avoid the blockers there.
We are tied. Arshak with the serve. Good setup job mga dito kay Mamaylaw.
Sabi ng LaSalle, hindi lang FEU ang may ganong play sa middle.
And now, a full front line for LaSalle in this offensive attack. And set point sila dito, 25-24. Tumayaw. Goes to Pascual. Denied. This time they could go to Alonzo. Picked up there by Di Maano. Miranda gets it to go! And we are headed to a fifth and deciding set. Salle Lipa coming back from 6 points down to take this set 26-24.
LaSalle has been using the hands of FEU to score points and win this set.
Set number 5 in just a bit. Don't go away, only here on the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League, our very first game. We are heading into our very first 5-set match as we take a look at the highlights here. Set number 4. Itong FEU was on the verge of winning this one. They were leading by 6 points, 18-12, but Salle Lipa refusing to go away, fighting back, and eventually getting this set here, GVIL, 26-24.
Yeah, we saw LaSalle answering back to FEU by using their the blockers' hands, and FEU struggling to find that tempo.
As we see here, ang mga numbers here.
Yeah, we have a close point, 13 points from LaSalle and 12 from FEU.
Nakita natin yung errors ng FEU dumami in that set. And now, set number 5 underway, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Sayang.
FEU getting us started here. Ken Pangilinan, Jewel Encarnacion, kasama niyo po ngayon in our opening match. Opening match pa lang po ito. We still have 3 more games to go. Next up is Adamson versus UST. But right now, we have a very good game in our hands. 5th set, Salle Lipa versus FEU-Diliman. Pascual gets it to go. So it's 2-0. Pag ganito, Jewel, 5th set, minsan you remove all the X and O's. Talagang patibayan na loob.
Yes, at mabilis lang talaga tong 5th set, kaya give it your all.
Pascual, cross-court!
There was a slight miscommunication there kung sino ang kukuha ng bola.
Three 0, so FEU with a headway here. Rocafort goes to Mamaylaw. She has been delivering lately here for LaSalle.
Mamaylaw stopping FEU's momentum here.
So it's 3-1. Meanwhile, Janine Sakal has this report for us. Janine?
Hindi niyo po pinaghirapan para hindi niyo kunin. Assistant coach says sold the team, and they said a little prayer before going back to the court. In the first 5th set of the tournament, it's a battle of the greens and no one wants to go down without a fight. Now back to you, Ken and Jewel.
Thank you, Janine. As always naman, FEU and LaSalle have a deep history in volleyball.
LaSalle and FEU trying to score there with various attacks from long spikes to drops.
Aldovino, ginawa ng paraan doon. So back-to-back points for Salle Lipa.
Good serve.
Ito, chance ball. Actually, that was a good attack galing kay Lopez. And she picks it up. Tumayaw, hinabol. Goes to Alonzo. Chance here for LaSalle. They go to Mamaylaw. Says to Pascual. Finding a seam in the defense. Pascual with 3 points in this set. Sheila Pascual.
Finding a hold there. Masyadong nakaatras ang Lipa.
4-2 FEU. Di Maano from the back. Tumayaw.
Chance ball.
Miranda. Lopez na ang nag-set para kay Alonzo. Block there.
LaSalle Lipa denying Lopez to score a point.
And the unsung heroes for both squads. For FEU, Sheila Pascual. Sa Salle Lipa naman, it's this girl. Riza Mamaylaw. Stepping up in the clutch. 4-3, FEU lamang pa rin tayo. As Alonzo puts it away.
Alonzo firing up a strong attack making sure na hindi na talaga to save ng Lipa.
5 serving 3. Good setup para kay Vida Arengal.
Lipa answering back with also a powerful attack there.
Actually, kanina pa nila sineset-up dyan si Karingal at that left flank. And a service ace galing dito kay Aldovino. We are tied once again, 5-all.
Getting an ace sa gantong set really gives a boost sa Team Lipa.
Who can come out on top here to close out their campaign? Tumayaw, sets it up to Loresco. Nabasa na doon ng Lasal. Says, she goes back to Loresco. And this time, she won't be denied.
Again, Loresco with her attacks in the middle.
Medyo nawala yan nung set number 4. Yan yung nag-work sa kanila nung set 2 and set 3. Pascual, who has scored 3 of their 6 points in this set, but commits a service error. Tabla ulit tayo.
Now that Lopez and Loresco are both in the front, LaSalle will sure have to focus on blocking them.
Tumayaw to Pascual and unable to get that ball across. Salle Lipa grabbing the lead 7-6 in this 5th and deciding set.
FEU trying to send a powerful attack while adjusting to that set.
And ito yung magandang pasok, magic bunot ni Coach Imes Mendoza, si Cash Miranda. And Lopez unable to get it across. Lamang ngayon ng Lasal, 8-6 as we change ends here.
You can see Lopez really trying to score a point for her team.
You know, Jewel, we have to go back to set number 4. Lasal was down 18-12. So FEU 7 points na lang yung kailangan nila. What do you think happened from there on? And ngayon, nasa 5th set na tayo.
I know LaSalle really has their composure eh. May puso talaga tong team na to. And going there, nakita natin na they saw na they can use the blocks, the hands of the blockers of FEU, and from then on, yun yung ginamit nila to score points.
Kumbaga, using yung height nitong FEU to their advantage. But that time around, they can't have an answer para dito kay Loresco. Just doing it in the middle.
Again, kailangan nila bantayan si Loresco here. But now that she's at the back, it'll be easier for them.
8-7. And Di Maano once again. Rocafort. Lopez cross court. That will work. Tabla ulit tayo. 8-all.
Medyo na late ang blocker dito ng Salle Lipa, unable to block that ball from FEU.
Rocafort goes to Di Maano. Picked up there, Tumayaw. Chance ball for Salle Lipa. Dikit sa net and hindi na nila nahabol doon. FEU getting the point. Salle Lipa calls for time. Let's listen in to Coach Aimee.
Alam mo kung bakit ito hindi nagkakanya na? Humingi ka kasi, Vida. Hindi naman pwedeng lagi kang ganyan. Vida, isang puntos lang, Vida. Paiikutin ka lang. Girls, dadalawang mamamalo natin. Kung ang bigay nyo, panay bitin, dito lahat. Ito na lang ang babantayan. Ibigay nyo ng sakto para may option kay Vida. Lord, sana makuha po namin to. Let's go! Listen! Sayang! Mapalayo na, wag lang ganun.
Coach Chimes telling her team to activate also the middle attacker para hindi mabantayan tong open.
So FEU, 3 straight points. Cargal blocked by Arshaga.
Good cover there.
Lopez. Di Maano. Good rally so far. From the back, Pascual. She overcooks that one. So Cargal will come out. And Team Mayuga will try to serve this one out. 9-all tayo. If you just tuned in, Salle roared to a 8-0 start in set number 1. Eventually getting that set as Arshaga gets it to go. Pagdating ng set 2 and set 3, nakabawi naman yung FEU. Set number 4 was such a huge story. FEU was on the verge of winning it. They were up 18-12. But Salle rising from the dead, getting it to an extension and eventually winning that set 26-24. Kaya naman, we have our first 5-setter. Aldovino. Chance ball para dito sa FEU. Lopez, the wind up and the finish.
Lopez finding a hole there in between zone 1 and 6.
Delivering just in time. And now they have a 2-point lead. 4 points away. But you know that no lead is safe pagkalaban mo ang Salle Lipa. Lopez again, tough angle.
Talagang iniiwas ni Lopez ang kanyang mga attacks sa blockers ng Lipa.
And now let's listen in to a Coach Aimee Mendoza timeout.
Naman napakasasama, rumisib lang tayo. Paano tayo makaka-atake? Magbigay lang ng magandang depensa, yun lang yun. Paikot lang tayo ng isa, nasa unahan na si Kyle. Oh, let's go! Girls! Tumabot na tayo dito, oh. Let's go! Tara, girls! Tara!
Eto na nga, umabot na tayo dito. Might as well give it our all. Coach Imes asking for a good pass from Salle Lipa to be able to execute their plays.
Kulang na lang lumuhod si Coach Imes eh. Really pleading to her girls. Dahil nga, andito na sila eh. They've come back from a 6-point lead in set number 4, forcing a 5th set. Let's see if they could respond here. Lopez, good pickup there by Aldovino. Di Maano, itinawid yung bola. Lopez will try once again. Good net defense by Salle Lipa. Di Maano. Another chance for FEU. Alonzo. Rocafort. Tumamaylaw. Lopez, third try. Good.
That was a good save for Salle.
Lopez the 4th time. And that time, she won't be denied.
Salle really trying to get a point here. Talagang masipag nila sa depensa. But unfortunately, FEU got this point.
Really persistent was Lovely Lopez. 13-9. Rocafort sends it to Di Maano and she scores.
Now we have 3 frontline spikers for Salle.
Ito na yung sinasabi ni Coach Imes na yung isang ikot. Let's see if they could capitalize here. Aliana Rocafort to serve. They are down by 3 points. FEU 2 points away from getting this match. Arshaga. Rocafort goes to Aldovino. And she immediately pays dividends for Coach Jaime Mendoza.
Aldovino scoring for La Salle this time. And now they're just 2 points away.
Bagong angat sa rotation. Agad naman pumuntos. Let's listen in to Coach Rodrigo Del Rosario.
Atake tayo ha, atake tayo, ha? Huwag kayo kabahan, receive muna na maayos. Receive muna maayos. Pag nadepensahan natin, nataas na natin ang bola para makuha pa ng kasama natin. Pag alanganin naman yung set, doon lang. Itawid lang natin ang bola para makarecover nila. Madepensahan naman natin, ha? Atake tayo. Ha? Atake tayo, atake tayo. Hoy, master kasira, tingnan mo yung mukha mo.
FEU and La Salle both have 3 frontline attackers. Tingnan natin kung paano nila i-maximize ito.
Ito, matibay na. Who can execute well down the stretch? Who among them have nerves of steel? 13-11 FEU. Alonzo contained there. Di Maano. And Arsiaga unable to control it. So it's La Salle Lipa, 3 straight points.
La Salle Lipa slowly getting their momentum.
Just a 1-point lead, 13-12. Yana Rocafort at the service line. Tumayaw. Goes back to Alonso. Good dig galing kay Miranda. Aldovino! Wow, we are tied once again, 13-all. Great job there by La Salle Lipa and Coach Rodrigo. No choice but to burn his final timeout this season in.
Ano naman eh, dilagay-lagay lang naman yung palo nila, di ba? Bakit ayaw natin itaas eh? Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, pag nandun yung bola kanina, itaas lang para makuha na kasama natin. Nandun na sa harap eh, hakbang na lang isang paa ng ganyan. Pa-forward. Ha? Tara. Maganda rin mo na.
At ayun na nga, Coach was saying na naglalagay-lagay lang ng palo ngayon ng La Salle. And it's just really one step from getting that ball. Kailangan talagang iangat ng FEU to be able to convert it into a spike.
And you saw there earlier, Cash Miranda inserted late in set number 4 when La Salle Lipa was trailing. Good dig there to keep the ball alive. And eventually to si Aldovino putting it away. Kaya tabla tayo, 13-all. Alonzo cross court. There she is once again. Miranda with a dig. Aldovino. And La Salle Lipa, 5 straight points.
Grabe! This is the first time we're having a 5 set. And ang score ngayon ay 14-13. They're really giving it. Wanting to finish on a high note.
Match point, La Salle Lipa. Can FEU respond? Tumayaw. Goes to Lopez. Cross court. That will work.
Lopez finding a hole there.
What a beautiful reply from their main gunner. Lovely Lopez. But bad news for FEU. She is at the back. 14-all. Rocafort goes to Mamailao. And she puts it away.
Mamailao scoring that point for La Salle. Now they're just 1 point away for winning the match. We'll see if it's La Salle's resiliency or FEU's aggressiveness that will bring them to the end.
Match point number 2. Di Maano on deck to serve. And service error.
The crucial error there for La Salle, giving a chance for FEU.
We won't go away just yet. What a way to open things up here, Jewel. First match natin.
Good
5
morning.
sets. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Mamaylaw, good attack. From the back, Lopez. Oh, it clips the line! What an attack there from Lovely Lopez.
That was a good placement for Lopez.
Now it's FEU at match point. Oh, and it's a service ace! Wow, what a way for FEU.
FEU scoring from the same position there in zone 6 of LaSalle.
They saved 2 match points. And right there, Pat Arshaga putting the nail in the coffin. FEU, what a match! 19-25, 25-19, 25-20, 24-26, and 17-15. FEU finishing in 7th place. Our MVP of the match in just a bit. Don't go away, only here on the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Five-setter match here in the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League ends in a thriller. FEU-Diliman prevailing over Salle Lipa 19-25, 25-19, 25-20, 24-26, and 17-15 as we bring you our MVP of the match brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken mojos now. And Jewel, Lovely Lopez really delivering in the clutch when they needed it most.
Yeah, we can see Lopez really wanted to win this match. Nakikita natin yung aggressiveness niya sa loob ng court from her powerful attacks down to her defense.
And here she is with Janine Sakal. Janine?
Match of this tournament. And now we have here our Shakey's MVP of the match, Lovely Lopez. So Lovely, congratulations to you and the FEU-Diliman Lady Baby Tamaraws. Now, it was a thrilling 5-set match. How were you able to turn things around?
Siguro po magtitiwala lang po sa isa't isa and communication sa loob ng court. And tiwala din po sa sarili and thank you po kay God na nag-guide sa amin. And yun po sa coach, nakinig po kami sa lahat ng sinabi niya na huwag kaming ma-pressure, mag-enjoy lang, yun po.
Alright, now that was your last game here in this tournament, for now at least. Now, do you have any takeaway from this tournament?
Siguro po, tatagal lang po yung loob and siguro po, ano po, siguro po natutunan ko po yung kung paano,
I'm sure that game exhausted you. So with that, because you are Shakey's MVP of the match, you can get, this is your chance para bumate sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa'yo.
binabati ko po yung nakasupport sa FEU and thank you po sa mga magulang na nagsusupport sa amin and sa family ko po sa New Zealand and sa Sambales. Thank you sa support na binibigay nyo sa akin and sa team ko. And shout out kay Bench, kay Tita, and kay Paula na nanonood. And shout out sa teammates ko.
Now, because you are our Shakey's MVP of the match, you get to enjoy these gifts from Shakey's that I'm sure you and your teammates will enjoy. Now, once again, congratulations, Lovely Lopez and the FEU-Diliman Lady Baby Tamaraws. And now, I send it back to you, Ken and Jewel.
Thank you, Janine. You know, if you're Lovely Lopez, you can't help but be emotional with this kind of a game, this kind of magnitude, Jewel. And I'm sure tears of joy yung kanyang binigay niya doon. But first, tingnan natin yung mga nangyari in this heck of a match here. Set number 1, ang ganda ng simula ng Salle Lipa. 8-0 start. FEU came roaring back, cut it the lead to 4 points. But eventually, etong Salle Lipa taking home set number 1, 25-19. Pagdating naman ng set number 2, LaSalle led 13-11. But FEU scored 4 straight points, including 9 of the last 10 points. They went up there 2014, and eventually, yun nga, yung mga atake ni Loresco was on point. They were finding their groove. They finished that set 25-19. They tied it 1 set apiece. Set number 3, dikitan yung early part ng set na yun, but FEU midway through that set, pulled away there, 15-9. Biggest lead was at 8 points, 22-14, and eventually they took home that set, 25-20. Behind those attacks by Sheila Pascual, Rain Alonso was also phenomenal for them as they took a 2-1 set lead. Ito na, dito na yung dumating yung high drama here. Set number 4, FEU was up 18-12, 6-point lead, 7 points away from grabbing this match, but LaSalle Lipa refusing to go away without a fight, fighting back from 6 points down, and they were able to climb back here and force a 5th and deciding set. They win set number 4, 26-24, and pagdating ng set number 5, talagang palitan ng puntos dito. FEU, late in this set, they were up 13-9. Akala natin wala na yung LaSalle Lipa, but again, kicked into another gear, actually scored 5 straight points, and they had 2 match points. They were 1 point away from grabbing this match, talking about tong LaSalle Lipa, but FEU just recovering just in time behind Lovely Lopez and Pat Arshaga, sealing it with an ace as they win it in 5 sets, 19-25, 25-19, 25-20, 24-26, and 17-15 as we take a look at the final standings here. But first, yung numbers here, Jewel.
Yeah, we can see that the LaSalle and FEU have close attacks from 69 and 53. Pareha sila nagpapalitan talaga with different variations from long attacks to drop balls. They were also able to block 3 and 2 for LaSalle and FEU. LaSalle having 12 aces and FEU having 17, most of which are sa long ball nila. Mga lucky serves, lucky aces, and also their strong serves. And we have 37 errors for FEU while LaSalle has 22.
So FEU, because of this win, they will finish in 7th place. Meanwhile, LaSalle Lipa, nothing to be ashamed of. they went into the quarterfinal round sa ating 2023 Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. They will finish in 8th place. But up next, nakita nyo, up there, Adamson versus UST. Fight for 5th place. This should be a good one. Wag po kayong aalis. This has been the 2023 Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League.